friends, and thank you for tuning in. Today I've got something different on the channel, but not too different. I'm bringing you my very first love, where I fell in love with fitness clothing, Nike. If you guys didn't know, I've loved fitness clothing since I was a little girl. I played sports and Nike was my original love. So yes, it is a love affair between me, Nike, and Lululemon. And I wanted to bring you guys more clothing than just Lululemon. Obviously, I don't just wear Lululemon. There's a big sale and it's called Cleve's Source for Sports. I don't know if this is just a Canadian thing. I know we have some in Alberta and then there's some in Nova Scotia. I don't know where else they are. It just sells Under Armour, Nike, Adidas, Asics, Burton, it just sells fitness clothing. And so they had a sale going on and they had a bunch of Nike stuff. So I went and stuck a few things and I thought I'd show you guys what I got. Here are some reviews on the Nike and let you see them on me so you can make a decision if you want to get these yourself. I apologize now for the lack of color neutrals. First up, neighbor's kids are like screaming, so if you hear like a faint screaming in the background, that is my neighbors at the apartment beside us. I think their living room is like right in line with our bedroom, so yeah, you can hear. Anyways, I got two pairs of Nike Pros and they're both slightly different, and this is actually something I get asked about because I love Nike Pros and I have a lot of them, so I thought I'd show you the difference. First up, so these are the Nike Pro Cool 5, so they're the 5-inch shorts. So these ones are a bit longer. I got them in all gray. They come with the cliche Nike Pro. I love it when it's a darker color with the white. That's usually my favorite when it comes to Nike Pros. And these ones are a bit longer. If you haven't bought Nike Pros in a while, you'll notice they changed the seam on it. So it used to be right on the side, which wasn't that flattering. It's gone off, and I feel this will actually maybe help. These do peel over time, know that. I find once they crack, I just scratch them off because I hate that look of like cracked logos. That is one downside to Nike Pros, but they're not super expensive. They're usually around like $35, $40 for a good pair of spandex, and they last a long time. It's just that they don't pill or anything. They're really sweat wicking, and you'll see the rise on me. These ones are a bit longer. These are great if you have longer legs or you're worried if you're doing a lot of things like, sorry about the screaming in the background, doing a lot of squats and bending and running, sprinting. I definitely recommend the longer. You might not prefer the look, but I find it's just everything stays in there. I love the gray. It's a neutral. You guys know I love gray. So yeah, I got these in comparison to the shorter length. So I got these. It's almost in like the snow camel. It looks kind of reminds me of a graphic marble. That's why I really liked it. That whole marble looks in. Same waistband as the other ones. These are the Nike Pro Cool S, so short. So yeah, these are the shorter ones that you'll see on me. Keep in mind, I have very short legs. Like whenever I buy pants, I get them hemmed or I have short. The longer ones are gonna look a lot longer on me than on most people. These ones are typically better for if you're doing yoga or if you're just doing like an upper body day or just going for a light walk or jog. Like when they're shorter, they'll typically ride up a bit more when you're running or sprinting. So I know playing basketball, you'd wear spandex under. There's nothing worse than having short spandex, and the entire time you're like just trying to shove them down and count them. It's got the white. It's also printed on, not sewn on. These are sewn on, so that usually won't go unless like they're completely destroyed. Okay, I can't find any old Nike Pros, but I just thought I'd show you guys like I have some really, really old ones that have completely gone, but here, these ones are about 2 years old. You'll notice this won't pill, but the inside of the band typically will pill a bit. This will stay. This is just starting to crack. As you'll see, that is what will happen. Once again, these are 2 years old. I get a lot of wear of these. I'm doing a Nike like trial video lookbook if you guys are gonna want. A lot of my Nike stuff is summery, so I'll keep that for summer. Yeah, so keep that in mind if you're worried about pilling. The actual material itself, I find, is quite durable. Next up, these are one of my favorite sports bras, and I absolutely love them. They're the Pro Indie Bra. These usually range around $50. Was $54.99 Canadian. They're going to be about the same price as a Lululemon. I have these in other colors as well, and I've for the longest time looked for the gray and neon. I don't like neon colors except for this Volt with Nike. This is usually the only, as you can tell, bright neon color I typically buy, and I love that it's a skinny strap. I find that's a bit more flattering on myself. It's not going to be as supportive of a bra as you saw the other bra I was wearing, the gray one. That's a lot more supportive. Those ones are really tight. These are a bit looser, but these are nice to throw a tank top or a top, and I find these are versatile. That whole fitness lifestyle look with Adidas and Nike and their more leisurely wear, this can pair in really well. Use this as a sports bra, or you can use it as like a casual top as well. I don't know how the neon would go, but typically you wouldn't showing that, you just be showing the upper part. It has the mesh breathable. It does have adjustable straps as well. And I got it in a medium, I guess I should say. Oh, the pants, I typically am a small in the shorts. Then I got this Nike Gym vintage tank photo one. This is more Nike's like lifestyle leisure look to it. I didn't like how it fit on the bottom on myself. It was just a bit baggy, but I loved when I could tie it up. So I'll show you how I tied it up. I just kind of took like this, wrapped it around, tied a knot. When I find a t-shirt or tank top that's baggy that I really like, but it doesn't perfectly fit, I like to just kind of make them into crops myself and tie them. I do really like that look with a pair of high-waisted. And then there's a way, if you absolutely love like a top of a design, you don't like the bottom, there's an option, or you can actually like go get it hemmed. It's actually good for those days you're feeling a little bloated. It's a soft material, it's a cute tank top. It's the same idea. This is women's Nike training tank. Oh, here's the, you can get the information if you want to go online and try and find that. This is Nike Dry. So Dry Fit is, here I'll just read exactly what it says. So Nike Dry fabrics move sweat from your skin for a quicker evaporation, helping you stay dry, comfortable, and focused on the task at hand. Their Dry Fit, that's pretty much their like sweat wicking material. So something like this isn't going to have that. Especially you can see like the red is just more aimed towards their leisurely wear. Then like this, it will always say if it's Dry Fit, that's going to be more their high performance. The material is a lot more smoother. If you don't know, they will always put right there to Nike Dry Fit if it is Dry Fit. This is a high neck, which I thought was cute and baggy. It's kind of that basketball style. The big scoop on the side, not too much, more of a female cut. What am I doing here? And why I love this, that black on black, so like a matte black kind of look. So I thought this was really cool, and I saw it, I was like, oh, it's beautiful. And why I love black on black like this is because Batman. Once again, this was a bit baggier on me. It was a medium. I would have actually probably recommended for myself an extra small or small, but I'm going to do the exact same thing. I won't tie it on the back, on the side, because I noticed that got in the way of the Nike check mark, and then you can see, and not to show off the brand, but I just like that black on black. Like, that's why I bought it. I thought it cool. So in that case, I'll just tie it on the back or tuck it in. Some people do like them long, or I have a really long torso, really short legs. So when I wear very long tops, it just makes my legs look like this big, and then my torso like becomes 80% of my body. But you might be on the flip side, you might have really long legs and a short torso, and then I would recommend not even tying them. Last, but certainly not least, these are the women's sportwear leggings, and I got these in a small. But honestly, I could have gone in an extra small. These are very cottony, 92% cotton, 8% spandex. They're still spandexy, like they're stretchy, they're not rigid, they're soft, but they're white. These are a lot more casual. I would not wear these to work out in, because unless you plan on not sweating, because they will show swaths like no tomorrow. You just want to show off how much you sweat. These are perfect for it. Now, why I liked this, I thought it was a cool design. It's got the copper Nike checkmark on the bottom. Unfortunately, the thing is, and maybe it's a sign I need bigger calves, but you can't see the entire checkmark at any angle. Like that. And I thought that was so pretty, just with the gray and copper. And so actually, you could debate it's a rose gold in certain lights. Rose gold, copper, depending on the light. I don't know what it's gonna appear to you guys till edited. It's got the waistband. A lot of times Nike will do two things. It will either have a waistband like this that you just put on with the writing, or they'll have a waistband like this that they also assume you're going to roll over and wear like that. A lot of times they'll write "Just Do It" or Nike on that, but on this case they didn't. They're super comfy. They're such a nice casual pant for studying around the house, just going shopping, running some errands, a light walk with friends, just going outside, staying active. They're just not really going to work up a sweat. Perfect for those. And that's all. So thank you for tuning in. Once again, I never want these videos to be a brag. They're just to help me inform you guys and make smart decisions, because I believe in physical health, mental health, but I also believe in financial health, and I have such unbelievable passion for fitness clothing. I just love hearing about girls or guys. I just typically try girls clothing only. Feeling good and confident in the gym, and when they're working out, there's something amazing when you have those endorphins going, you're feeling good, you're wearing your favorite thing, and it's all about you and your style. But I just love bringing these videos for you guys to help inform you, give you some ideas. If you don't mind, go and give this a thumbs up. I don't want to brag for thumbs up. If you really hated this, don't, but it does help my channel grow, and then we can kind of help more people, and the more the channel grows, the more I can bring you guys of this. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. It does mean a lot to me, and I hope you guys like this. Let me know any items you guys want me to review, or any clothing companies that you think are up and coming that I should check out. I'd love to hear that, and let me know which was your favorite item from the list here. Thank you for tuning in. Like always, my beautiful fellow mermaids, love you all.